Hey guys, this is Norm at the Gamer here from Generation Studios. I'm actually going to be talking about the Nintendo E3 2012 press conference. Everything I was showing off, all that stuff, I'm just going to go in order. Yeah, do I want to mention anything before I get started? I have not worked on Sony's yet. I actually just did Microsoft. Hopefully that is just getting posted. It's about 32 minutes, I believe. I'm going to have footage going with each press conference I do. I'm going to do Sony after this, but I actually don't have all my notes for Sony. I actually don't have any, so I'm going to have to go rewatch their press conference. But I don't think I'm going to do EA's and Ubisoft's press conference. But anyway, let's go and get started with Nintendo's. It starts off with a little video, dressing room of Miyamoto, president of Nintendo, and he had some silly Pikmin running around him and all that stuff. When he got on stage, he was talking English at first and then passed it on to another guy to get on. He actually was a translator, and they did something a little silly, had Pikmin on the audience and stuff, so I thought that was pretty cool. They did some little AR stuff for people to see. But then they started talking about Wii U, and they actually had a black controller on stage, and I really hope we do get a black and white system at launch, or if not, both. I really want a black one, because when you look at consoles nowadays, I mean, it starts off as a black model, and as years go by, they start releasing more colors. Not very many, but you know, limited edition and all that stuff. Anyway, so black controller, cool. Then they announced Pikmin 3. A lot of people has been waiting for that. I'm not really a Pikmin guy, never really played any of them, but this game will be coming to the Wii U. They had a little teaser on the screen of what was going on as he was talking about it. It looked pretty cool. But they talked about how you could build bridges with the Pikmin. I don't even know. They have rock Pikmin on here too, or whatever, and there'll be a new control scheme going on, especially with the new controller going on in the game, and you can actually use the map on the touchscreen to place Pikmin in the different areas or whatever, and you'll be able to control up to 4 leaders. That may be interesting to you guys, and the captain or whatever is a secret, since he's not in the game or whatever. It's a secret or whatever, so I guess it's part of the game if you guys know what that is, because I don't, since I never played a Pikmin game anyway. And there will also be a challenge mode in the game, and you use a TV as a reference as you play on the game, I guess. That's why I have here, so I don't know. And the game will be on the show floor for people to play with. And then Reggie came on the stage, president of Nintendo America, and he talked about how the Wii U is all about games. 23 Wii U games will be on stage, even though I don't think there was 23 Wii U games on stage. But anyway, he talked about how the controller brings brand new experiences. Wii U changes your gaming, your friends, and the TV. And he also go to talk about how Netflix, Hulu, plus YouTube and Amazon Video will be on the Wii U, but they didn't get into specifics about that. He just wanted to go ahead and get that out of the way, since people would ask about video services, and then he started rambling about other stuff I didn't really pay attention to. I paid attention, but none worth writing down. But then he did announce that the Wii U will support up to 2 gamepads, not just one. The controller is actually called gamepads instead of the Wii U controller, so that's a proper name. But yeah, last year it was announced that you only be able to use 1 gamepad, but 2. That definitely works. So yeah, no telling how much these controllers will cost. So of course, one will come with the system, and then the other one you'll buy at the store. But crazy price, probably like, who knows, like 100, because the Move controller costs 50 at first, didn't it? Well, anyway, yeah, and then they went on the show that they showed a video, and it showed that you could use your finger on the touchscreen or a stylus, which I'm guessing will come with the controller, of course, and you can.
Left and right analog sticks. Each has a button underneath, which is activated by pressing down on the stick. On the backside of the controller are trigger-like ZL and ZR buttons. They sit comfortably under the index fingers when holding the gamepad, acting as de facto triggers in many shooting games. The L and R buttons are on the shoulders, and between them is the infrared transceiver. Motion control using the accelerometer and gyroscope is built into the gamepad, as is a rumble feature. The built-in camera and microphone will be used for a variety of software applications, including voice and video chat. There are stereo speakers, a headphone jack, and volume
control the volume of the game or whatever on the controller and your TV, so you'll be able to control the volume on the TV too with that controller. So I thought that was pretty cool. At least that's what I noticed in the video, of course. Then they went on to talk about Miiverse, which was something they talked about on their pre-E3 show, and it's basically avatars all over the place. And basically it's gonna they could be by a little familiar Nintendo face such as Mario, Donkey Kong, Star Fox, and all that stuff, and basically trending games that's on the Wii U that people are playing worldwide or on your friends list or whatever, and I guess by you too. And then people will also have speech bubbles, and those speech bubbles seem to be quite customizable. You can just text it with the little keyboard, or you can even draw what you're feeling or whatever, or what you're wanting to say, so you can make it a little artistic, pretty cool. And you also can use facial expressions, little emotes or whatever you call them, the little facial things to express your little bubble status or whatever. So that's pretty cool. But they did say Miiverse will be available on Wii U, 3DS, your mobile device, and PC. And with that, I remember from the pre-show, they that being on mobile devices, you can see what people are saying, and it seemed pretty cool. But we'll probably get a better example at some point in time. But they did go on to announce that a Mario game will be on the Wii U, and it will be new Super Mario Brothers U, and you'll be able to connect with friends and see their speech bubbles if they need help. And that's going to probably be a big feature for many Wii U games. Basically, if someone's stuck on a part, you could like contact them in some type of way and let them know what to do, or if you need help, someone could contact you and tell you what to do. It seems pretty awesome. And they did show off a little demo video of that, and the game, the Mario Brothers Wii U does definitely look HD, so nice. There's also something called Boost Mode, and the Wii Pad will help you. I don't know what really Boost Mode was. I think it's something normal in the game. I don't know. I didn't really get the concept of that. But also the Wii Pad, it will help you and your buddies in the game. Kind of like Rayman Legends, if you guys saw how that helps people in co-op. That's how it's basically just help you through obstacles and stuff, basically intense co-op sessions. So that sounds pretty cool. But yeah, they went on to show off Batman Arkham City, and the game which they actually did bring someone called named Martin on stage or whatever, which he is behind the game, and he did announce that Batman Arkham City on the Wii U is called Batman Arkham City Armored Edition, and will have exclusive content. And from what I saw in the little video they had on the screen, it looked like it had a slightly better graphics, and it will have something called Bat Mode, which puts out more damage when the meter is filled up, so it looks pretty cool. But Batman's suit looked very shiny. I wasn't sure if it was graphics being better, or if he just had a new suit. It kind of just looked metally or whatever, which is on like the other platforms, which the game already has released on. But how many pages do I have for this? I think I have two pages front and back. So yeah, I did do that for the Microsoft press conference, let you guys know or whatever. But it does seem like there's some new enemies. That's just my opinion. I thought the enemies they did show off looked kind of new models of enemies. I don't know if they are in the game, sorry, but I haven't played the game, and I have, and yeah, I just didn't recognize them. But anyway, they did show off how you can plant explosives using the Wii U controller and detonate them with the Wii U controller. So I thought that was pretty awesome. And you could go through Batman's inventory to select different weapons and all that stuff. Just different elements of the game you'll be using a Wii U controller, which is awesome from what I saw. And then they went off to show off Scribblenauts Unlimited. I was about to say Ultimate. Unlimited, and they had a little video going on, basically a trailer, and basically you'll be able to make your own drawings. Like, of course, typing in, if you don't know what Scribblenauts is basically where you type in a word. It's a 2D side scroller game, adventure game, and you type in any word and it will come up on the game. You could just control it. It was pretty awesome. But on this trailer, it seems like you can make your own drawing. I guess you could type it in, of course, but you can actually customize it. So I thought that was really awesome. It will have multiplayer, which seems like it'll be very dynamic, and yeah, I mean, it seemed pretty cool. And of course, this is a Wii U title, but also will be coming to the 3DS, and they did say it will have its own exclusive content too, so that's cool.
And now with an all-new multiplayer mode, the fun is endless. And finally learn the tale behind Maxwell's magical notebook. Help Maxwell by using the most powerful tool in his world, your imagination. Scribblenauts Unlimited. Imagine anything, explore everything.
Let's take a look at more of what's on the way.
And then they showed off games that will be coming to the Wii U, third-party games or whatever. One game was Darksiders 2, which many of us know about. I'll save this for last because I thought it was very surprising. They showed this game called Tank Tank Tank. Don't know what that game's all about, but it's from Namco Bandai. They showed off Tekken Tag Tournament 2 will be coming to Wii U. And Tekken was announced for the Wii U. They just called it Tekken working title or whatever, but Tekken Tag Tournament 2, I don't know why that was surprising that that game was coming on to it, but it's kind of common sense since it is the upcoming Tekken game, and I think it will have its own little features, since I did see, like, in that little video, characters getting shrink to tiny mode or whatever, I don't know, but cool. But then they showed off Trine 2 will be coming, Ninja Gaiden 3, Razor's Edge will be coming. I don't know why they still bring that game to the Wii U, considering that was a fail apparently. I would just cancel it in my opinion, but I actually enjoyed the game, to be honest. I don't know why I'm saying that, but you know, for fans' sake and Nintendo and the people that make Ninja Gaiden, I mean, I think money-wise, I think they should have just canceled it. But anyway, and then they also did show off Aliens Colonial Marines. Now, the surprise game that was announced or shown on the little video, Mass Effect 3 is going to be coming to the Wii U, and I thought that was very interesting and unexpected. And since this is the last of the trilogy, I'm like, so how are the people that are just now jumping on board the Mass Effect gonna figure out everything? I mean, you gotta at least play Mass Effect 2 to understand Mass Effect 3. At least that's how PS3 guys treatment, you know, what Mass Effect 3 was all about. And of course, interactive comment in PS3 version help people understand a little bit. So maybe we might be getting an interactive comic from Mass Effect 1 and 2 for the Wii U version. I don't know, but anyway, Reggie did come back out, or actually he was still on stage. I don't know. I don't remember. But anyway, I just got this stuff written down, and he was talking about, I know you guys been talking about me, when he started talking about Wii Fit and all that stuff. He's like, yes, my body is ready, and I guess that was a phrase that had people going at one press conference, well, I guess when Wii U was announced. I mean, not Wii U, Wii Fit. I actually don't even remember that, but yeah, it sounds pretty funny.
Yes, my body was ready.
When he did say that, but he did say that Wii Fit has sold 43 million copies or whatever. Wii U and Wii Fit, Wii Fit and Wii Fit Plus, I mean to say, sorry guys, it sold 43 million copies, so that definitely works. And they just say that Wii Fit U will be coming. They actually showed a video, a man and a woman playing, well, not, I guess exercising, I was about to say playing, but exercising, and they were doing some bungee jump thing. It was kind of, didn't seem like that would be much of a workout. And then this little water shooter thing, just shooting water at random things, I don't know, whatever. And then this sledding type thing, I actually don't know the actual sport. It's actually a sport, like where you're jetting down this stream of ice really fast. You guys probably know what I'm talking about. I don't know the name of that, but that's also a game on there. And then the woman compares her calorie loss with the man, and she lost more calories, so she decided to take a break and watch TV. And of course the game was going on TV, so the guy decides to switch from TV mode to the controller mode, so you can still play the game on the controller, and he was still exercising, so he was looking at the small screen on the controller as he was exercising. He had an angle where he could see it and still exercise, so that definitely works in it. I thought that was really cool. But yeah, and then what else? Then they announced a new game. It's called Sing, and it actually had a working title on it. Had a little trailer going on. They said the lyrics will be on the gamepad, which definitely works. You'll be using a microphone. You won't be using a mic on the controller, from what I saw there. And the trailer talks about you could dance along and sing along, and I'm like, dance along? I mean, this thing doesn't have a sensor to dance. I mean, unless you're of course using the Wii modes, but they didn't even show Wii modes. They made it seem like, oh, you'll be dancing like Kinect, because all the friends there were dancing, woohoo. And then sing along, it's like, do we have a super mic in the game? Because she has one mic singing and everybody else is singing too. I'm like, really, guys? I mean, come on. I don't know, it just kind of seemed a little one of those games that is like, really, is that necessary when you can't even do all that? Anyway, but that's something. They're bringing a singing game to the Wii U, so whatever. I just like the fact that the special feature lyrics are going to be on the screen. The screen you're going to be holding, I guess. So yeah, and then they went on to talk about some 3DS news. They were talking about first party games, and they said a 2D Mario game be coming to the 3DS, which was announced a while back, not too long ago. But the game is New Super Mario Brothers 2. They actually showed a little video for that. Looks like there is coin crazy. When I say coin crazy, it's like coins everywhere. I don't know, it's pretty crazy, I would say. But more about the game will be on that little show E3 after show that next day. And the game will be available August 19th in the US, so if that works. And then another game they showed off, another first party game, was Paper Mario, and it has an official title, Paper Mario Sticker Star. And I also had a little video going on for that. They say you could pull stickers and use them as battle commands, which sounds pretty intense. And it looked alright. Didn't look like my type of game, but for Paper Mario fans, I'm pretty sure this is probably something pretty exciting. But they said the game will be coming this holiday season. And then they showed off the Luigi's Mansion game. I actually don't have the subtitle on there. When I say subtitle, the other title, like Luigi's Mansion, blah blah blah. I think it was called Dark Mansion, but I don't remember. I think I have it somewhere else in this note, so I'll come across that and say the name. But there will be multiple mansions instead of just one. There will be new ghosts, and you'll also need different strategies that beat the new ghosts, since you won't be taking out the all the ghosts the same way. So I thought that was pretty cool. And then they went off to show off the third-party games that will be coming to the 3DS. One of them was Castlevania, Lords of Shadow, Mirrors of Fate, Epic Mickey 2, not Epic Mickey 2, Epic Mickey Power of Illusion, Scribblenauts Unlimited, Kingdom Hearts 3D Dream Drop Distance, which that's the only game I bought my 3DS for. But between Scribblenauts and Kingdom Hearts there was a game, but I didn't catch what it was, so sorry if it was a big title, but I don't think it was. And then another game was Lego City Uncover, and I mean, after Kingdom Hearts 3 Drop Distance, that was it. Then they announced the game. Well, it actually was shown off last year, but this wasn't the official name before. But it's called Lego City Undercover, and it seemed like a Grand Theft Auto style Lego game. It looked pretty cool. It's not that violent. I had some little action scenes going on, but a lot of stuff be going on the controller. Looks pretty cool. There's voice work done on the Legos, kind of like Lego Batman 2, so I thought that was cool too. It seemed like it actually had a little story going on. I mean, they made the trailer they had going on was pretty well made, and like I said, it was actiony. And at the very end of the trailer, they had they builded little there was green pieces on the ground. They built it, and it was a Mario tunnel. He actually went down on it, and it had the little Mario sound effect going down the tunnel. So I thought that was pretty cool. And like I said, this game will be coming to the 3D. Actually, I didn't tell you this. This game will also be coming to the 3DS, and it will have new missions and exclusive content. That's why I talked about that. Anyway. I said something about new missions, exclusive content earlier in this video. Anyway, I do have video going on here. Hopefully I got everything aligned and everything. Sorry if it's not aligned, but just try to do the best I can with the editing. But then Ubisoft came on stage and they were sweet talking about how we use great and all that stuff. I'm pretty sure it is. Like, I believe in a system, but you know, they didn't really sell it for me. But anyway, I'm not done yet. Some guy named Xavier came on stage talking about all that. And he actually announced Just Dance 4. It was actually announced at their press conference, Ubisoft press conference, but they showed off how the Wii U version would play out, and they got people dancing on stage, and Reggie was watching, you know, all the moves on the controller, but he actually got to change the moves the way to what he wanted for the people dancing on stage to do or whatever. So that was pretty cool. And then he could also make the difficulty harder, so that was something. And basically he was saying how he's the like the guy that was on stage just showing off Just Dance 4, saying you must feel like the puppet master. I was like, I already know what the puppet master is like. It's like running Nintendo of America or whatever. I don't know. Yeah, in a way it was funny. It was phrased differently how I just said it, but if you guys watched it, you guys know what I'm talking about. I don't know. Then they went off to Showbiz Zombie U, which was a game that was announced at Ubisoft's press conference, and it looked very awesome. The CG trailer they had going on at their press conference was pretty awesome. Now what they had going on here, it was like a different trailer. They were talking, I think they were talking over, I don't know. It was another trailer. It actually showed off like different things you'll be able to do with the Wii U controller, like hacking and use just different elements. It was cool. If you guys haven't seen it, check it out. I actually have everything going on here, so you guys probably know what I'm talking about once you guys see it on the screen. But yeah, it seemed like gameplay. They actually looked up gameplay later that day, and it really wasn't. The game looks like crap. It looks like a Wii game, just a regular Wii game. But that was just me. Hopefully I was looking at the wrong images, but I don't know.
Oh, I think you've been zombified. Looking good, Reggie. Looking very good.
Ah, I like French food.
But before things get out of hand, let me leave you with this last video highlighting Ubisoft's lineup for the Wii U.
I'm hungry now.
You scare me, Reggie.
Oh, I'm
You're
coming
scary.
to eat you.
I'm scare me.
Anyway, then they showed off a third-party video of different Wii U games that will be coming. They says it showed off Assassin's Creed 3, Rabbids, you know, the rabbits from Raving Rabbids or whatever. It seems like they're getting a game on the Wii U. Some fitness game, Rayman Legends, Sports Connection, Avengers Battle for Earth. So, and yeah, that definitely works. And then they went on to talk about Nintendo Land, which is like an amusement park. They said that popular franchises such as Animal Crossing, Wii Sports, and Wii Sports Resorts will be important properties in there. And basically what this is basically a whole bunch of mini games for the Wii U for people to play with. Like they had Donkey Kong there, they had, and some game called Ninja Castle. It seemed alright, I guess. And it was really getting boring because they kept rambling about it, kind of like Wonder Book, in my opinion, but I didn't really like it. Then they went off to show off Luigi's Mansion, but it was like a minigame version. It kind of looked like Pac-Man in a way. I don't know, but It was an overhead style, and four people in the game with flashlights, looking for the ghost, trying to bust them in a way, kind of like Pac-Man, like I said. And yeah, the battery will run out. Like, of course you have a flashlight, but if you leave it on too long, your battery will run out. So you just gotta make sure you don't use it for too long. And yeah, and they talked about how the Wii Pad, you can see everything, so I guess you'll be using the Wiimotes to control the game or whatever, and the person with the Wii Pad can see everything, I don't know. Anyway, then it went off to show off a trailer, not a trailer, like a little video for, Nintendo Land. It was kind of a long video, not that long, but anyway, it was like this avatar on the train, and it was just basically going around this amusement park, looking all exciting, yay, woohoo, and then talked about how this will be available with the Wii U this holiday season. I should be almost done here. On my last page with 4 more notes yet left, but they talked about you'll be able to go to e3.nintendo.com for more content that will be unveiled on there, since they didn't have a chance to show at their press conference. But they ended the press conference pretty much with that kinda. They did not announce a price point of the Wii U or anything, or a release date for the system. So, and it's coming out this year, so I'm like, really, guys? Come on. But I mean, we still got a bit of time left. We'll probably come out in like November or whatever, so there's always time before they announce the price and release date. But I was really for hoping at least one of them, like the price at least. Anyway, yeah, and then they also had a little fireworks show going on at the very end at the press conference, but that's it. Nintendo, I actually expected them to like win. I mean, and some people probably thought they won compared to Sony and Microsoft. I haven't made a Sony video yet, if it's not out already, but I was hoping they would be the redeemers of the E3, but they really weren't. I mean, I think they professionally did everything good. I mean, everybody did professionally good, but except Ubisoft, they were doing too much. I don't know. I mean, it was fun and everything, Ubisoft's. It's just they weren't that professional with it, but it was whatever. But I don't know, Nintendo, they just didn't really impress me. This was stuff I already knew about, and little stuff, I mean, that was cool, but you know, highlights for me are mainly Sony, which if the video's not out, it'll be out pretty soon, hopefully, but that's where mostly my highlights are at. So, and I'm a Sony guy anyway, so none of that stuff at Nintendo really impressed me. None of the stuff at Microsoft really impressed me besides Halo and Gears, and that's about it, really. But E3 just really hasn't been that great. I was really hoping for this Kingdom Hearts HD collection, HD remix, to be shown at their press conference, since it wasn't at Sony's, but it was not there. I was hoping they would talk about Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance, like, oh, speaking of Kingdom Hearts, Wii U will be getting this HD collection. You know, they make it seem like it's a Wii U exclusive thing, but it's really coming to Vita and PS3 too, since that is the rumor. But none has happened yet, and probably none will. I don't know. I'm talking to the guys that made the little announcement. They said they're still checking on their sources, but it's really whatever. If it's not announced at E3, that is fine. Just announce it this year. And if it's announced later this year, it won't be releasing this year, which is a bummer, but hopefully early next year or whatever. Hopefully the whole rumor's true. It's just not at E3. I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to leave it at that. 25-minute video. Not bad, I guess. Yeah. Well, E3 just hadn't really been that great, but make sure to leave your comments and thoughts in the description of what anything I said or anything you guys thought of the press conference. Just leave it down below in the description. Rate if you like the video or not, and subscribe for more content from me, E3 news and stuff like that. I don't really have a lot of E3 news going around, sadly. This is so much going on, I just can't keep up, to be honest. But I'm gonna wait till E3 ends before starting get back into the game news phase, because it's really hard to keep up with everything that's being announced. There's so much stuff that's being announced that wasn't at the press conference, and it's just, oh my gosh, like so much. But anyway, I'll try to do some E3 stuff soon, but we'll see how that goes. But anyway, that's all. Hope you guys enjoy it. Make sure to comment, rate, subscribe, and I'll chat with you guys later. See ya.